Majoor-generaal Julie Nethercot is op dit ogenblik in Suriname. Het doel van het bezoek is het versterken van de veiligheidssamenwerking tussen de Verenigde Staten van Amerika en Suriname. Als onderdeel van haar bezoek vond er vandaag in de conferentiezaal van het ministerie van Defensie een ondertekening plaats van het Engagement and Cooperation Framework tussen het US-Southern Command en de Surinaamse strijdkrachten. Er werden verschillende toespraken gehouden, waaronder de ambassadeur van de Verenigde Staten in Suriname, Robert Fauché. We voeren u terug naar het moment.
It is really an honor to be here today and witness the process come to fruition to develop a 5-year engagement and cooperation framework agreement between the United States Southern Command and the Suriname Armed Forces. I am proud to see that our two countries have achieved this agreement, and I believe it will serve as an important building block in U.S. support for our fellow democracies, not only in Suriname, but in the entire region. I also believe this agreement will guide our humanitarian response efforts in the region as well as in Suriname. And equally importantly, this agreement will reflect the U.S. government's commitment to countering malign actors and transnational criminal organizations that operate in this region. Now, the efforts that Suriname and the United States have taken together to defend our democracies and to protect the rights of our citizens and to protect the human rights of others starts here and starts now with this agreement. This agreement will address the cornerstones of our success together. Those cornerstones include institutional development, professionalization within our organizations, and multilateral interoperability. But this is really nothing new. Our nations, Suriname and the United States, have had a long and deep shared commitment to democracy, to security, and to prosperity. And with the signing of this 5-year engagement and cooperation framework between the United States Southern Command and the Suriname Armed Forces, we are looking to the future. And that future, I have to admit, looks exceedingly bright. We see the pathway developed by our teams, and it is written into that document, which will be signed shortly. So if you ask me what the United States Southern Command and the Suriname Armed Forces can achieve together, I would say this: they can achieve anything we set our minds to, and this document will give us the path forward. Now, this document is just one of the many collaborative efforts between the United States and Suriname. Last year, we signed the Cooperative Situational Information Integration System Agreement for maritime and ground domain awareness. And this year, we look forward to completing the Aerial Intercept Assistance Agreement, which will improve information sharing and address our shared security challenges, not only in Suriname, but throughout the entire region. Now, in closing, I would like to thank everybody who was involved in the development of this cooperative framework. It took lots of effort and many, many weeks of work together. Minister Matura, General Nethercot, and all your staffs, you all put endless hours into this document, creating what I believe is an amazing collaborative pathway that outlines how our two countries can and will grow and train together. And I would like to recognize your dedication and what your team has accomplished. The United States stands firm in its pledge to Suriname. Our government is ready to build on our past achievements with you, and we look forward to our future accomplishments. We believe that greater things await us, and we believe we can do this working.
Daarna sprak minister Krishna Kumari Mathura van Defensie.
We stand here today at an important moment for both the Ministry of Defense as well as the United States Southern Command. Today, the commander of the Suriname Armed Forces and the Southcom G5 director will sign the engagement and cooperation framework. This framework marks a new chapter in the strong defense relationship between our nations. For decades, the United States and Suriname have shared a commitment to regional security and democratic values. We are all aware of the numerous challenges and risks we face on a daily basis, not only nationally, but also within the region. We have to deal with many security issues threatening our safety and stability. But while we are facing these security challenges, at the same time, we have opportunities. A great opportunity is to strengthen our partnerships, and that's what we have done in recent years. Our engagement with the United States has increased. Training, opportunities, scholarships, high-level visits, donation of equipment, engineering projects, medical supplies, and many more. It gave us the opportunity to learn, to share, and to support each other. The United States has always proven to be a respectful and trustworthy partner, prepared to assist us with knowledge, experience, material, and capabilities. The U.S. defense budget for Suriname has even been increased from $2 million to $8 million. This increment will provide crucial resources for training projects and other forms of assistance. 2 weeks ago, we also celebrated the successful renovation of 2 schools, namely the OS Dijkveld and OS Albergastraat, by the dedicated members of the South Dakota National Guard, with the assistance of the Suriname Armed Forces. The renovation project was donated by the US Southcom at approximately $60,000. It stands as a powerful testament to the positive impact the military can have beyond the battlefield, fostering a spirit of constructive cooperation and strengthening civil-military relations. As development country trying to overcome the economic crisis, we have little room for major investment in defense. These projects are therefore valuable and impactful, and we appreciate this really. This momentous event of signing the engagement and cooperation framework is another milestone in the bilateral relations between our countries. This framework formalizes our collaboration, outlining key focus areas to tackle the serious challenges we face together. These challenges are multifaceted, demanding an integrated response. It identifies 5 critical areas where we can work hand in hand. Institutional development, through which the structure and training capability of our armed forces will be strengthened, ensuring a more professional and capable military prepared to address threats. Collaboration in countering transnational organized crime, drug trafficking, and other criminal activities that destabilize our societies. Mobility development increases military mobility in the air, land, and sea, which will allow us for a faster, more effective response to crisis. By working together, we can enhance our ability to deploy troops and resources where needed. Interagency integration is very important as security threats don't respect borders or boundaries. This framework fosters stronger collaboration between our military and civilian institutions, fostering a more united national defense. Strategic communication opens the door to a clear and impactful voice, which is essential to combat misinformation and build public trust through joint communication efforts, we can ensure that our citizens understand the importance of our cooperation and support us in our mission. This framework is not merely a document, it's a promise to work together, to share with each other, and build a safer future for both our nations and the region as well. The Suriname Armed Forces and the Ministry of Defense stand ready to collaborate with our United States counterparts in each of these areas. The future of our nations depends on strong partnerships, and today we take a significant step towards a brighter and safer tomorrow. Thank you, General, for your visit, and may we keep serving our communities for a better, brighter and peaceful future.
Julie Nethercot, die zei het volgende tijdens haar toespraak.
It is truly a pleasure to be here in beautiful Suriname, and I look forward to learning and finding ways that we can continue to strengthen our partnership throughout my stay here. It's truly a pleasure to be here. So the security cooperation framework that we're going to sign will be a map for the future of how our two great nations and our militaries can serve together and find opportunities to strengthen those partnerships. So that is what Colonel Keoe-san and I will sign here in a moment. And the focus areas of that document are institutional development, force growth, professionalism of force, domain awareness that Suriname may like, Suriname armed force mobility so that you can counter threats where you find them and get ahead of a problem before it becomes a bigger problem. And then, of course, allied and interagency integration, wherever we can help. So I look forward to our time this afternoon, my friend, as we explore the opportunities for the future. And the commitment of team democracy is also in that document, as Southcom stands ready to stand with Suriname for the future in cooperation with our militaries as we build that capacity and increase the interoperability for a great future ahead. And the framework is our opportunity to show that and highlight it and memorialize it for the future. So on behalf of General Richardson, thank you so much for your hospitality. I look forward to our engagements throughout the day today, and again, a pleasure to be here, and just really, really honored for the opportunity to work with Suriname.